Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a repressing video. So I have these two products right here which needs repressing. This is my bronzer in my product pan, and so you can see I have quite a large pan in this one now. It's getting hard to pick up the products, so I thought I would repress this one. Hopefully we'll be done pretty soon after repressing it, but that is the first product I want to do. And then the second one is this one right here, which is my brow powder, and this is from MAC, and this is the shade Omega. Again, you can see that this is very thin around the edges, and one of the reasons why I want to repress this is because I want to back to MAC this packaging. So I'm actually going to repress it into this tiny pan right here and use it from there. So that is my plan today, is just focusing on these two products and repressing them. I was originally going to maybe in this video also franken my panda palette a little bit. However, I have opted against that until after my update, and I don't know if I want to do it this month, but I think it's gonna happen at some point. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be now or in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on these two, like I said. Before I jump into the repressing, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have in the family. Let's jump into the video. So I'm going to start with the bronzer, and I'm actually just going to repress it back into this packaging right here. So I'm going to start with that, like I said, and do the eyeshadow afterwards. So to do this, I'm just going to take this paper right here, and I'm going to start crushing this up onto the paper so we can put it back into the pan. You know what, actually, I don't think we need that for this because the pan is so big. So let me start crushing it up in here. So that is pretty mixed up now. I'm gonna just take my alcohol, which I'm just keeping in this plastic bottle, and I'm just gonna start dropping in a couple of drops, because I'm gonna press both of these products with alcohol. I'm not gonna dry repress these, so let me get some alcohol, and I'm just gonna drop it in here so we can start repressing it. So I have gathered all the products there in the center, so I'm just gonna take my tissue paper and I'm just gonna start pressing it. So place the tissue on top, and I'm actually just gonna use my hand to start with to start pressing this down. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna need something harder because it is, again, such a large pan. So there we have it. I'm gonna use one more paper just to get some more excess alcohol off. And there we have it. So that is it repressed. Not too much product left, like I said. I'm gonna have to let this dry, and hopefully this will be ready to use tomorrow. So for the next one, which is the eyeshadow, like I said, I have my paper here, and I'm gonna crush the eyeshadow on here because it is easier to get it into the other pan if it's on a paper. So I'm gonna get it out of this pan, and yeah, just take it from there. And that is it empty. It is pretty dirty, the pan, but all of the eyeshadow is out of there. So it is pretty much a fine powder already, but I'm just going to mash it up a tiny bit. And as you can see, I have a tiny bit of eyeshadow left from that pan. So I'm glad that I actually picked this small pan, because it's going to be such a small amount anyway. So let me just crush this up as fine as I can. And I think that is good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to transfer this powder into this tiny pan, and I'm going to bend the paper a bit to make a funnel, and I'm going to put it back in the pan. And there we have it. That is all the product in the pan. I'm actually zoom in because the pan is so small. So there we have the pan, and again I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol. I definitely need to way less this time, and put it into this pan so we can mix it up. So I think that's pretty much mixed up now. I'm going to use this tissue and start getting the eyeshadow even in there. And I'm going to use this lip gloss container to, well, it is one of the lip oils from NYX. And it actually fits perfectly into this pan, so I'm going to use that to press it down. So there we have the first press. I'm going to just keep going with this eyeshadow. And honestly, that is pretty good. Hopefully you can see there. It is pressed in there, and it's pretty thin. I think still, again, it's a tiny amount of product left in here. But that is the eyeshadow pressed as well. So that is actually it for this video. I have my two products pressed, my bronzer and my eyebrow powder. And yeah, that means that this hopefully will be done very soon, and I can back up to MAC this container right here. I might just clean it off a little bit, but that can back to MAC now, because I have mentioned this so many times already, but the back to MAC program is ending now in end of March. So that means that even though if I don't finish this eyeshadow before, which you know I might still do because there's such a little amount left, I can still back to MAC this one beforehand. So that is it for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoy this quick and easy little satisfying press with me, or repress with me, or whatever you want to call it. And I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.